Have you ever felt trapped inside your own thoughts? Memories of the past haunting you. Worries about the future stealing your sleep. Your mind racing endlessly, even when the world around you is silent? If you've ever wished for a quiet moment, a little peace, then listen carefully to this story. Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by tall green mountains and winding rivers, there lived a 24-year-old young man named Aiden. Aiden was known for being thoughtful and kind, but deep inside, his heart was restless. His mind never stopped running. From the moment he woke up until the moment he tried to sleep, his thoughts kept chasing one another, memories of the past, worries about the future, and endless questions with no answers. He often thought about mistakes he had made, people he had lost, and dreams he had not yet achieved. These thoughts made him tired and unhappy. He could not enjoy his present life. Every day felt like a storm inside his mind. He could not sleep well, he rarely smiled, and even small things that once made him happy no longer brought him peace. One day, Aiden heard a story from a traveler passing through the village. The traveler spoke of an old wise man who lived in a quiet village far away in the hills. People said this old man was once a famous psychologist in the city. After many years of helping others find peace, he had left the noisy city behind and chosen to live a simple, peaceful life close to nature. It was said that those who visited him often returned with a calm heart and a new understanding of life. Aiden listened carefully. His heart filled with a little hope. Maybe, he thought, this wise man can help me too. Maybe he can teach me how to quiet my thoughts. Without wasting time, Aiden packed a small bag with some food and water and started his journey toward the mountains. The road was long and rough. He walked through forests, crossed rivers, and climbed rocky hills. The journey took several days. Sometimes he felt like giving up, but the thought of finding peace kept him moving forward. Finally, one morning, he reached a peaceful hilltop village. The air was fresh, and birds were singing in the trees. There, at the end of a narrow path, he saw a small house covered with green vines and surrounded by flowers. On the porch of the house sat the old man, eyes closed, resting quietly in the morning sunlight. He looked calm, almost glowing with peace. Aiden slowly walked toward him and said softly, "Grandfather, my mind is full of noise. I cannot stop thinking. I am tired of my thoughts. Please, can you help me find peace?" The old man opened his eyes slowly and smiled. His voice was gentle as he said, "So, you are looking for peace? Then come with me. I will give you a small task." He stood up and led Aiden to a little yard behind the house. There was a table with a jug of water and a clean glass. The old man filled the glass completely right to the edge, so full that even one tiny shake would make the water spill. He handed the glass to Aiden and said, "Take this glass of water. Walk to the end of the village and come back to me. But remember, not even a single drop should fall." Aiden looked surprised. "That's it?" he asked. The old man simply nodded. "Yes. That's all." So Aiden began walking slowly down the narrow road. The village was busy. Children were playing by the roadside, shopkeepers were calling out to customers, dogs barked, and people laughed and talked. But Aiden did not look at any of them. His eyes stayed fixed on the glass of water in his hands. Every step he took was careful and mindful. He breathed slowly, feeling each movement of his body. Time passed. Finally, he reached the end of the village, turned around, and walked all the way back to the old man without spilling even a single drop. Aiden smiled proudly. "Grandfather, I did it. I didn't spill any water." The old man nodded with a calm smile and asked, "That's good, my child. But tell me, did you notice the children playing by the road? Did you hear the dogs barking or the people talking?" Aiden thought for a moment and shook his head. "No, I didn't. I was too focused on the glass. I didn't see or hear anything else." The old man smiled again. "That," he said softly, "is the secret of peace. When you keep your attention in the present moment, just as you did with the glass, your mind becomes still. You stop wandering into the past or worrying about the future. In that moment, you are free from fear, sadness, and confusion. That stillness, that quietness, is peace. Aiden listened carefully. His heart felt lighter. For the first time in many years, his mind was quiet. He bowed his head and said, "Grandfather, now I understand. Peace was never something I had to find outside. It was always inside me, I just needed to live in the moment." The old man smiled and said gently, "Yes. The mind is like water. When it is still, you can see everything clearly. But when it is disturbed, everything becomes blurry. Learn to keep your mind still, and peace will always stay with you." As the sun began to set, Aiden thanked the wise man and started walking back home. The sky turned golden, birds flew toward their nests, and the cool evening wind touched his face. But Aiden was not the same restless young man who had come to the hills a few days ago. His steps were slow, calm, and full of awareness. He had found the peace he had been searching for, not in the mountains, not from the wise man, but within his own heart. And maybe, that's what life is trying to teach all of us. Peace isn't something we can buy, search for, or chase. It's something we uncover when we stop, breathe, and simply live in this moment. If you enjoyed this story, give it a like and share it with someone who needs a little peace today. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more stories that calm the heart and inspire the soul. Until next time, stay calm, stay kind, and stay peaceful.